No stopping us now. I love that song.
G'day folks, welcome to Big V TV. 13 rounds down, talking about the results, and of course round 14 coming up. Youth 1, men and women.
You were too scared to do it, weren't you?
What's that, state youth champ?
Yeah.
No.
What's so hard about
Let's
it?
do it off the, just like, bang. Got
Oh,
it down pat these days.
This is the second year, you should be
No,
fine.
that's right, state champ, youth, men 1. Hume City 94, lost to Sherbrooke 99 in overtime. I just guess it most of the time. Hey, I tell you what, Sherbrooke, great win.
Well, look, these are two teams that aren't going to make finals this season.
Put on a good game.
You put on a show, right? You don't play any D, you get some shots up. One of the biggest games, I'll say it, the biggest game we saw individually from one player of the season, Andrew Harmer.
Andy Harms.
40 points, 17 rebounds,
Wow.
he's a guard, and he shot lights out. Probably shot like 60%, absolutely dominated, mate. Scary.
I'll tell you what was a big game for Sherbrooke. They were 15 points down coming into the last quarter. They went 32-17 in the fourth quarter to tie it up and send it into overtime. As you said, Andrew Harmer 14-17. The Jurgenator 24 points in that game. Those two are just, well, they are Sherbrooke.
Bread and butter, mate.
Yep, absolutely. Jordan Rigby 27 points. Mark Berezdecki 23-12. Matt Johnson 18-10.
Some big numbers there.
Great game.
Lost.
Yep.
Yeah, no, good game, mate. Got to
Well, 99-94 in any competition. I mean, that's good points.
In OT.
It's exciting, yeah.
In OT, great game.
Well done to the Suns, good game. Melbourne 80 defeated Eltham 56.
Yep.
Jeremy McKay 19 points, Matt Boland 16 points, Luke Hughes 13 points for Melbourne, James Malvasso 18 points for Eltham. Have a look at the quick...
Look, I got this, don't worry. I got it.
I was going to have a look at Eltham. They still they've dropped off a bit.
They've lost a ton in a row.
Oh, there you go. That's right.
Alright, they're shooting themselves in the
second guess
foot.
myself. Yep.
If they lose again this following week, they're done.
Well, they're done now, surely.
Well, they're probably done, yeah. Look, I'm trying to be kind about it, but Geelong have kind of solidified the 6th spot.
Let me ask you a question.
Go.
Are Eltham done?
Yep.
Right, okay.
Geelong have locked up that 6th spot.
We've gone from got to win this week, they're probably done, to yes, they're done.
Well, look, I was trying to be nice about it. I was trying to be kind. Alright, I get yelled at for being a bit harsh sometimes.
Do you? People complain that you're a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Surely not.
I am. I put more on the line than you do.
Well, you do, but people don't get to hear what you say off camera.
You got wood on
I mean,
your bum and paint.
that's really harsh.
You got wood and paint in the bum from sitting on the fence every week.
I might sit on the fence,
Every
mate.
show, every week.
Don't get splinters from the bench, though. Werribee 60 went down to Ringwood 73.
Maybe you should sit down when you coach, though.
Jordan Velamuthu 15 and 15. Anthony Luxford 26 points for Werribee. Zach Haig 21. Brent Charles 19 points for Ringwood. They've been the key players for the Hawks this season.
Oh yeah, those two have had to shoulder a lot of the load with obviously those guys going, as we say every week.
Yeah, every week.
But those two players have had to do a lot, and they've stepped up to the challenge. Where we got pretty close here, I would have expected probably 20 to 25 point win for Ringwood, but great job Werribee, but even better Ringwood.
Can Ringwood win the title this season?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. So.
Geelong 93. That conversation went nowhere. Geelong 93 defeated Bulleen 85.
You yelled at me last time for not being quick enough with my answer.
When did I yell at you?
Well, just a tick ago. You said they're often going to make players.
Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry, mate. Geelong 93 defeated Bulleen 85. I say that as if I care. Geelong shot at...
I knew you didn't, it's alright.
Geelong shot at 54% in this game.
Great clip.
That's a fantastic clip. A bit better than the answers you've been giving me in other shows. Lewis Varley, 20 points. Matt Vale, 17 points. Emerson Varley. Emerson and Lewis are brothers.
And Vale is cousin.
They're brothers. They might be too, Matt Vale. They might be. 17 points to Emerson Varley. James Capillari. Wow. Great game. 28 and 23 for the Boomers.
He's done a hell of a lot this
When
season.
did he get a run in their state champ men's team?
I reckon I think
Give him a
you
go.
really look at it next season. He's obviously beyond.
Why next season? Bulleen have got nothing to lose in state champ men now. I mean, they're down, they're busted, they're not going to make the finals. Why would you give this kid a go now?
Oh, I can't.
Give him a run.
Yeah, give him a go.
I would.
Alright.
James Weston, 17 points for the Boomers as well. Good win for Geelong, and they're hanging in there. Hawthorn 84 defeated Waverley 76. Big game, this one.
Huge game. It's always a tussle between these two about who's the and Ringwood, who's the next best after the Don Valley Melbourne.
Yep.
And look, Hawthorn, I think this might be the second time they've beaten Waverley. And yeah, they're playing some good ball. Luther Jurek came out, he shot the lights out.
How many points did he score?
He had 25,
Yep.
just off the top of my head.
Yep.
And Ben Waldron, off the top of my head, he had 24 and 13.
Benny Waldron, 24 and 13, you're right.
All-star.
Declan Arick, 20 and 12. The best name in the business runs around for Waverley.
Yep.
Kwani. 16 points in this game. Good win for the Magic. Diamond Valley, 94, defeated Werribee, 58. 55 turnovers in this game.
I think 45 were Werribee.
I don't think there was 45. I think that might have been at 30. There's a lot of turnovers for DV in this game as well. Matty Reynolds, 30 points. Chris Blickhouse, 24 and 8.
Great individual performance.
Tell us about some of the players at Diamond Valley. Just tell us about a few of the names at Diamond Valley.
Oh, look,
because you don't talk about them enough.
What do you mean?
Well, it's always they do it by committee.
But they do.
They share the love and all the crap like that. Tell us a little bit about the players out of Diamond Valley. Name a few for us.
Oh, well, you've got Mitch Lee, Trevor Lee's son. He's the coach's son. He's a very good young player. You've got Matt Stewart, who came across from Hume City.
Yep.
He's good. And his other mate, Joel Bellman.
Oh, yeah, Bellas.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, who else?
You got Greg Page, young guy coming off the bench.
Pagey.
You got obviously Matt Reynolds.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah.
Who else? Anyone else?
Oh, I'm running out. You got Chris Blickers.
Oh, Chris, yeah.
He's having a great season. So there you go, cheers.
Yeah. Jordan Valamuthu, 11 and 14 for Werribee. He had a good weekend, Jordan.
He did. He's a good young player.
Yeah,
he's a big guy. And look, considering how young Werribee's team is, and they do somewhat lack a little bit of toughness inside. They've got Oswald, their men's team, but I think they could probably look at Valamuthu filing into their men's team maybe perhaps next season.
Good call. Whittlesea 82.
Phenomenal commentary. Special comments, Justin Nelson.
Whittlesea 82 lost to Hawthorn 85 in OT. So Hawthorn, a couple of good wins.
A bit close though for them. For what Hawthorn we would expect from them, it's a bit close, I think.
Benny Waldron, 30 and 19. Kieran Kaufman, 14 and 11.
Waldron.
Yeah, very good.
Did he make the carpet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, are you sure?
I don't know, I've got no idea.
I don't reckon he did, mate. You get 24 and 13, then you go 30 and 19 in
did
one
he make
weekend.
It?
I don't reckon he did, mate.
Well, why didn't you get it fixed up?
I don't want to tamper with your list.
I've had the flu all week. I can't even remember anything I've said or done in the last 5 days.
It's just a shame, mate. It's just a shame.
Chris Bateman, 13 and 16. Ryan Jones, 10 and 16. Daniel James, Ioannidis, 10 and 15. I'll tell you what, if Benny Waldron didn't make the blue carpet, he's been severely stiffed. He should have made it.
I agree.
Yeah. Was he on there or not?
I don't think he was.
The ladder, Diamond Valley, 6. Well, I apologise to him. Diamond Valley, 16 and zip, leading the way at the moment.
If you're DV,
yeah,
would you be too worried if you put one down heading into finals? Like, if you would you. Yeah, there's always that thing heading into finals, the undefeated team. There's a lot of pressure, mate. A lot of pressure.
Is that a serious question?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
I tell you what, the coaches.
How would you? But if you're in finals and you all of a sudden have to react to a loss. And you haven't done it all season.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
The coaches and the media commentators, the media experts, well, so-called media experts,
media commentator,
that come out with the line of, oh, it's the loss they had to have. It'll help them.
Some people think that.
That is the biggest load of crap ever.
I didn't say. I was raising the question.
No team likes to lose.
No, they don't.
It's crap.
I agree.
If they lose right now, I'll tell you what, if Diamond Valley lose a game between now and the start of the finals, and someone comes out with the crap line, it won't hurt them. It's the loss they needed to have. It'll ground them. It'll just level them before the finals.
Yep.
That is the biggest load of crap ever.
I think especially it is a load of crap too, because I think especially with this Diamond Valley team, they're so disciplined, and their game plan and game style will not change either way, because obviously it's working. They're 16-0, so I think they've got a game plan that is pretty flawless.
I think we got our feelings across there, because I think we said crap in about 8 times in 30 seconds.
Crap.
Let's have a look at the ladder. As I said, Diamond Valley up on top, 16-0. Anything to say about that? Do you reckon they'll lose one between now and the start of the finals?
Hopefully not. It's probably the loss they have to have if they do that.
Melbourne 13-2. Oh, that's crap. Melbourne 13-2. Waverley 12-4. The drugs are kicking in. Hawthorn 11-5. Ringwood 11-5. Geelong 8-7.
They're in. They're home.
Eltham 6 and 9 have fallen away.
Home.
Sherbrooke 6 and 10. Bulleen 4 and 12. Whittlesea 3 and 13. Werribee 3 and 14. Hume City 2 and 14. The spoon battle's up and going.
Another spoon battle.
Another spoon battle. Who's going to win it? Whittlesea 3 and 13. Werribee 3 and 14. Hume City 2 and 14. The battle for the spoon.
Well, Werribee beat Hume City just last week, so I think Hume City will get the
Broncos are the best spooners this year.
best spooners.
Okay, fair enough. Round 14. Saturday games, Geelong and Whittlesea.
Right, Geelong.
Good game.
Not really. Geelong win.
I'm just trying to build it up.
You don't even know.
Sherbrooke and Melbourne.
Melbourne.
How many do you reckon Andrew Harmer will get this week?
12?
12.
Melbourne, tough team, mate.
Comes off at 40 and 17, you're going with 12.
Against Hume City, yeah.
Against Hume City guys. Okay, fair enough. Eltham and Ringwood.
In overtime.
Yeah, Eltham and Ringwood.
Ringwood.
Bulleen, Hume City.
I think Bulleen will get that. They've been a little bit better.
Diamond Valley, Hawthorn. Hawthorn good last week, 2 wins.
Yeah, this is the game of the round this week, and I think Diamond Valley. Well, Hume City had Hawthorn had a good weekend.
Yeah.
They've been in some good form, but I think Diamond Valley just the team to beat, mate.
Waverley, Eltham.
But if they lose, it's the loss they had to have.
Waverley, Eltham. Sunday game.
Waverley.
Hawthorn, Bulleen, Sunday.
Hawthorn.
Melbourne and Werribee.
Melbourne. Yeah.
State Youth Champ 1, Women,
Mate,
Geelong 69.
This is a messed up competition sometimes.
What is?
The State Youth 1 champ. Oh no. State Youth Championship 1 Women.
Yeah.
It's the worst things that have happened to me.
Really? The worst?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
You played 40 seconds last Sunday game. Is that the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Yep.
Right, okay, go on.
Mate, every week you can try and predict things. And
are you talking about youth women here?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
State Youth Champ Women.
Yep.
And look, Hume City, been on an absolute tear. They've been phenomenal.
Big time.
Until last week with Alistair Melbourne by, single digits.
Yep.
Roll up to Geelong without Rebecca Romeo, Mila Loifi, Viv Sard, Tadjana Stevanovic, and one of the Wright twins.
Yeah. That's a few outs.
That's the starting five out. They rocked up. Maddie Borg, Joe Borg, the champ women's daughter, who's 14 years old, started at point guard. They lost 69 to 29 to Geelong. And they've probably just lost their chance at making finals.
Last time they played, Hume City won by 18 points, by the way.
I know. They just got they were just gutted. They had not a whole lot left. They had a lot of young girls playing. That's what's going to happen. Geelong are not a bad team.
Broncos shot at 18% for the game. Ebony Roll, 15 points. Lauren Balaganti, 14 points. Georgia Varley, who's one of the Varley 3.
Varley 3.
13 points in the game.
Varley 3.
The Varley 3. Genevieve McCorkle, who otherwise at times has been known by the first name of
Jean-Pierre.
12 points for the Broncos.
Stop saying that. I think it tickles you a little bit, doesn't it?
Strange things tickle me, I'll tell you that right now. Geelong 69 defeated Hume City 29. I don't think we even gave the score out. That is an absolute belting. Hume City got to be their lowest score for the season. Terrible. I think you can explain why.
It'd be interesting to see what happens, what roster they rock up with next week.
Eltham 53 went down to Melbourne 59. Wildcats 5 losses in a row. They've dropped right off the pace. Courtney Gay 17 and 10 in this game. Melbourne just chugging along.
Oh yeah, they're doing what they have to do. But Eltham-wise, a bit disappointing actually. I was hoping that they would have a bit of a breakout season. They were always, obviously 2009-8 they were very good. But 2010-11 they've always been in that the middle part, fighting for a final spot. They're probably not going to make finals this year. They've found themselves in second last, and I don't think anyone picked that. They had a pretty good crack here, but still another loss.
Bulleen 57 went down to Waverley.
No commentary on that.
Well,
nothing.
No, feeling a bit ticklish at the moment. Bulleen 57 went down to Waverley 59. Waverley have won their last 3 games.
Yes.
Talia Hicks 20 points. Evangelia Nicolitsis 13 points in this game.
I was saying Evangelina because it's easier. But there's no second N.
Evangelia?
Yeah.
Nicolitsis?
Nicolitsis is right, but I think it's Evangelia.
Eve. That'll do. 13 points.
Nix.
Ella Burton 17 and 10 for Bulleen. Nice little win for Waverley because Bulleen been playing alright lately.
Yeah, they have. They last week Bulleen had 2 wins in the one weekend. One of the wins being Diamond Valley. This is the other thing. This is another case in point, I suppose, that Bulleen thought they're back. They're in the 4th. and then they lose to Waverley, who have been dwindling around for the majority of the season. Now they could still make finals. They're making the charge now.
I'm pretty impressed today. You've been studying this division very closely.
I know, stadium champ women like
impressive.
There's a mole there.
Yeah, impressive.
A red knuckle.
Ringwood 66. Went down to Diamond Valley 76. I had a line, you can tell I skipped straight over it. I paused a long time. Ringwood have lost their last 3. Is it panic stations down there at the Hawks? I think they're going to be okay.
I reckon they'll be okay.
Lost their last 3?
No, they're okay, but this is another one.
Why did you do that as you said they're okay?
Because I didn't itch you
down. Oh, right, okay, fair enough.
Absolute coincidence.
Okay.
Right, because I think they're actually alright.
Yeah.
But this was another one. Diamond Valley lost to Bulleen last week. You know, that would be more panic stations, and I think Ringwood losing, and so it's like Diamond Valley are on the slide now. But Ringwood fell to them. They stepped up their game again, and they're pretty comfy in second spot now. Speaking of
a player with sore shoulders, surely this week it's got to be Jacinta Scott.
Jacinta Scott, absolutely.
Ringwood go down 66. They scored for the game. Jacinta Scott 36 points and 8 rebounds.
36 points in state champ women is huge. That's an absolute bomb. So look,
she's played a fair few games up at champ level this season.
Oh, look, yeah, she's quite capable of doing that. You'd see her transitioning soon. But yeah, great game. But they do have another couple like Kate Spillane.
Yeah.
They got Ashley Stainer.
Man, impressive.
It's
impressive.
It's my board.
Have a listen to him.
Yeah, love it.
Maddie Campbell 20 and 10, Kelly Schlieb 17 points for Diamond Valley. They get the winner. Let's have a look at the ladder. State U Champ 1 women, Melbourne 11 and 2, Diamond Valley 9 and 4, Ringwood, as we said, lost their last 3, 8 and 6, Geelong 6 and 7. That's the top 4.
Yeah, so 6 and 7 is 4th.
Okay, here we go. Bulleen 6 and 8, Waverley 5 and 9, Eltham, who have just fallen off the face of the earth, 5 and 9, Hume City 4 and 9. Tell us the top 4. Not now, after round 18.
I can tell you the 3 spots will be in whatever order, probably that order. Yeah, Melbourne, Diamond Valley and Ringwood.
Yeah, who gets 4?
I've no idea.
Just pluck one out, come on.
Nope.
Give us something.
Oh, right now I can't. It's too tough. And look, I know I said...
Who's it out of? Who's it out of?
Look, I know I said a second ago that Hume City will probably cost themselves a spot. It will depend on who they put on the floor in the next few weeks. But, you know, they still have a game in hand in 4 and 9. They can still make it. I actually don't think Eltham could. Waverley could make it. Bulleen could make it. So, yeah.
And Geelong obviously.
And Geelong can still hang on, yeah.
Round 14 games. This might tell us a little bit. Hume City v Bulleen.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. I don't know who Hume City are going to play, so I don't know. I have no idea.
Bulleen to win that game. Diamond Valley, Geelong.
Diamond Valley.
Gee, I'll tell you what, Geelong, that's a big game for them.
Yeah, I know. They can feel them breathing on their neck now, mate. I'll tell you what.
Ringwood, Eltham. Surely Ringwood will break their slump against Eltham, who've just been miserable for a month now.
They'll break their slump, but I'm more thinking about this next game.
Geelong, Melbourne. What are you thinking about that?
Well, if Geelong put this one down to Diamond Valley and they put Melbourne down, now they're 6 and 9. Bulleen and Waverley could all of a sudden have the same record, or better.
I'm just watching the mice run around the back of your head at the moment, figuring all that out. It's very humorous from where I'm standing. It's a big weekend for Geelong, no doubt. Melbourne and Diamond Valley.
It was funny is watching you scramble through all these divisions with on drugs, basically. Codrill.
Will Geelong?
Yeah.
There's the 3 choices as we get out of here. Will Geelong lose both, win both, or split at 1 and 1?
I said they'd lose both.
Gone.
Yeah. No. What do you mean gone?
This weekend they'll lose both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're playing the top 2 teams.
Do you rate them or?
They're just playing the top 2 teams.
Okay.
Diamond Valley and Melbourne, mate.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it is.
Are we done?
Really is. We're done.
Right.
Are
fantastic.
you?
Yeah, I need to pop a few more quadrille. See you next week.
Ain't no stopping us now.